I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
But you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the VRX USA International Track Championship Series, presented by Papa G Productions. Good VRX. Everyone. This series will be held every Friday night USA at International Track Championship Series. Session opens at 8 p.m. Papa G Productions and VRX. There's qualify for some practice, qualifying 2 heat races and a consi and a feature. The heat races and consi depends on number of drivers. Tonight we have 14 drivers, so probably going to be 1 heat race, and it's going to be fun tonight. USA is a short track. I don't have the graphics for how long that, but I think it's like 6/10 of a mile maybe, and it has 2 configurations: paved oval and dirt oval. Well, it had. The track is no longer here. It is now an Amazon warehouse. We have 10 minutes left in the qualifying. I don't know why it's so long, but as of right now, Jared Ebker is sitting on the pole with a 23.643, and Jared Philpott is second, 0.012 seconds behind. And we'll go through the order after. Let's see about pulling someone up here. I'm not sure who I'll pull up, but I'll pull someone up. Get us a little filler in there. Let's see. Someone we ain't ever interviewed. See how he's doing. Hey, Nitro Viper, this has been up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, what's going on?
Not much. I know you don't race a lot, but you're getting back into it. How do you feel about tonight's race?
I came in late, so I'm kind of sliding all over. I guess we'll see how it goes. As long as I beat Jeffrey Hunter, I'm fine.
Yeah, little rivalry going there.
I remember in the World Cup we had a little bit of rubbing, a little competition.
All
I
right.
beat him. I beat him in qualify, so that makes me happy a little. We'll see what happens during the race.
Yeah, yeah. Should be a good one. Looks like there's probably going to be one heat. So, are you going to push it in the heat, or are you going to ride around?
I might just ride around and get a feel for the car. I'm not really worried about placement. I need to warm up.
All right. Well, have fun. Go warm up, and have a good night. Hope to talk
All right,
to you
have fun.
later. All right, we're still in the qualifying session. 7.5 minutes roughly left. Let's take a quick break and be back in a minute.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Okay, my timing's a little off with the start tonight, but that's fine. We'll get through it. I believe this is going to wind up being a night race. The feature is 35 laps, and they will have enough fuel, no pit stops required. I believe this league has one fast repair. So it's just going to be good old Friday night short track racing. And we all love grassroots racing. It's not always about the big boys, the Cup cars, and the F1 and that. I know myself personally, I love short track racing. I love watching it, and it's just great. Be right back. All right, I'm back. We'll see how tonight goes. It looks like it's going to be a good race. A short field, but you know, it's the first race of the season. Um, New league to have, what is it? 15 cars, it looks like, take a time to qualify. It That's pretty good for a new league, especially short track. Everyone likes the big tracks, Talladega, Daytona, which, don't get me wrong, are great in their own right. It takes a totally different skill set to race a track like that as compared to a Michigan, compared to an Iowa, uh, Charlotte, or Kansas. But to run short track, it takes a totally different skill set. Short tracks are generally harder to pass on, more of a one groove track, but there's ways to get around people. Remember Dale's famous saying, "I didn't mean to wreck him, I just meant to rattle his cage." There you go. That's short track racing. But you really don't want to wreck anyone to pass them, but you may have to move them out of the way. A little good old bump and run, move like that, work good. But just run clean, run hard. That's what people really enjoy. Um, but like I said, we should have an interesting night here. We got about a minute before we start the heat racing. A little over a minute. So we'll see how that goes. It should be everyone in the same heat. Um, yeah, it'll be fun tonight. I hope I can keep you entertained enough. Uh, if you're watching and you like what you're seeing, give me a like, give the league a like, give a share, and subscribe if you'd like. If you want any information on joining the league, contact Greg Spiker at vrx.gg.discord or whatever it is. You can search it in Google and it'll pop it up. Just VRX World Discord, and it'll give you the link. All right. For this heat, we will go to the starting grid. On the front row, we got Jared Epker, followed by Jared Philpott. Outside row 2, or outside row 1. Inside row 2, Cliff Adams, Ed DeBoer outside. Brian Hennings in 5th, Jason Lyons 6th, Jeffrey Hunter 7th, Papa G, Greg Spiker, the man himself, the mastermind, in 8th. Back in 9th, we got Wade Palmer, David Collins, the Collinator, Mama T, Teresa Spiker, Edward Fiedler, Renee Hasp, and Austin Freemans. Get you the running order and go with Blimp Cam for now. And Bing's Epkert is the pole sitter. We'll focus on him to start out. They should be getting the command to fire engines now. And it looks like it's going to be just the one heat tonight. I'm not sure if they'll have to run the Consi. All right, I'm getting word that they will have the one heat and the Consi. But everyone should make it in tonight. It's not a huge field, but it's not super small. I believe they'll get the one to go after this. Lights are off. They're getting ready to go green. Next time by. Let's see how this goes. They are going green this time. Barney's in the flag stand, waving that, got the flag in hand, ready to send him off to go. Pace car just dives off the track. They're ready to go. It'll be on green, and green, green, green. We're off and going. Epkert holds it so far on the inside, pulls away a little. I'm not sure who the 12 car is. Phil Potts in second. Looks like Adams is in third. Fourth is Hennings. Fifth would be the Ed DeBoer. Sixth, Jeffrey Hunter. Get you some different looks here. See on how Mama T is doing. She is back here at 8th. Mr. Collins is in 7th. Is he getting lapped? No, he can't be getting. Yeah. David Collins just went down. Plays. Must have had a bad start. Oh, he slides up into Hennings. But that's fine. You can lean on each other in a short track. Talladega, Daytona, Atlanta, that would have been a field killer. That little touch. Collins is fighting Hennings really hard here for the even though Collins is lapped down. Can't blame him, he's racing. He's trying to. Oh, and Collins goes around. What happened there? I know they're still under green, but here it is. I know Collins got into the wall. And it should be coming up right here. Yep, just got in the wall, coming down across the nose of 4 EJ DeBoer. That's a shame, but it happens. We should be live now with Greg Spiker. Collins on his back bumper. Oh, we're still on Collins. Papa G there. Check out action toward the front with Ed DeBoer, who is running, well, 7th, not quite up front. Let's go to Jared Epker, the leader, see how he's doing. Looks like he might be coming up on Ed Fiedler to put him a lap down. Teresa Spiker's 7 seconds ahead of Fiedler. And they got 3 to go here. Looks like Epker is going to pull it out. He's got almost a second lead on Philpott, who's about 4/10 ahead of Adams. And 2.2 back to Hennings 4th. 2 to go. Fiedler just looks like he's going to move out of the way. Just let him go. That's a classy move of Fiedler. Edward, he'll race you hard, but he'll race you clean. If you're a lot faster than him, like you just seen with Epker there, he'll let you go, but if you're about the same speed, it will race you hard and clean. Good driver. Oh, it's over. Epker wins the heat. Awesome job to that driver. And we will see what's going to happen here if we're going to go to... We're in the warm-up, so there's no Consi. While we're in the warm-up, let's pull someone up here, if I can find him. Papa G, Greg, this is Ben in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, Ben. How you doing?
Doing great, doing great. I love the idea, the concept that you have going here. Could you go in a little detail about what we can expect as far as types of racing this season?
Yeah, sure. Well, we're looking to have all the different types of cars and things that used to race at this track. This track no longer exists in Lakeland, Florida. It is now a good old Amazon warehouse. It closed back in 2008, so we're going to be racing these smaller 4-cylinder cars this week called the mini stocks, and then we will be running these same mini stocks on dirt next week. As we go up through the progression of an 11-week season, we'll be doing the legend cars on asphalt and dirt. We'll be doing the wing sprint cars, and the first race here, by the way, was won by Tony Stewart. That was a dirt sprint car World of Outlaws race down here. And then we'll be running also all the way up to the ARCA cars. The ARCA cars was the big finish here in 2008. Where they raced the ARCA cars in a big multi-week tournament and things like that. So we're going to be running with many different car types and dirt. Every other week will be dirt and asphalt, switching back and forth and be able to see who can be the best driver out of all the car types on this one track that doesn't exist anymore.
All right. Thanks for the history lesson. A lot of good info there. Anyone you want to say hi to or shout out before I get you back down?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out a little bit to my mom and to Grandma and Nana, who are watching this race. And also to Mama T, the 70 car, but I'm hoping that she doesn't beat me.
Yeah, that's a good rivalry there. You and her need to stay away from each other because we know what happens.
That's for sure. We're like magnets.
Yep. All right. Well, you have a good race tonight. Hope to be talking to you in the post race.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good one, man. And with that, we will be right back.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff. The motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, folks, we're back here and we are gridding for the 35 lap feature. So it's going to be fun. 35 laps in the nighttime, Friday night short track racing. Who doesn't like short tracks? All right, let's pop your starting grid up there. Remember, it was reset after qualifying, so excuse me, by the heat race. Your starting grid is Jared Epker on the pole, Jared Philpott on the outside, Cliff Adams, Ed DeBoer, Brian Hennings, Jason Lyon, Jeff Hunter, Papa G, Greg Spiker in 8th. In 9th, you got Wade Palmer. Shout out to him in the chat. Go Wade. David Collins, the Collinator. Mama T Spiker, 11th. Edward Fiedler, 12th. Renee Hasp, 13th. And Austin Freeman, showing 14th, but not gridded. Get you your old scoring tower up. VRX is sponsoring this league and hosting it. Greg Spiker is the mastermind behind the league. And I wish both of them nothing but success. Pace car lights are about to go out. And we're 1 to green. So let's watch this go by. 35 cars. Or 35 laps. 35 cars. Greg would love that. Hey, everyone would, as long as they run it clean. All right, pace car should be diving off right about in a second here. Now, and they are going green. Let's watch them go. And they are green. Epker down low, holding it in turn one. Philpott on the outside, making a run, coming into three. Which line's going to prevail? I say the bottom line. It's the more traditional line. There is about a half a car up from the bottom line, a second line that you can run. Oh, we're under caution. Wonder what happened. See if we can find it here. It's ahead of them, so I don't see what the caution was. Well, 48's way off pace, so let's go see. It looked like the 26 got into the car in front of him. Yep, and then Renee Haas comes in, didn't see it, I don't know, and plows into the back of the 26 of Jason Lyons. And we're under caution. Nobody's going to pit, I don't think. It's way too early. Plus, you don't need to pit. If you pit, you might want tires. You're not going to need fuel. Or you might need to use your fast repair. All right, I was just informed there is no fast repair. But these cars, the mini stocks, they're very durable cars. They'll take a beating. I'm not sure of the horsepower on them, but they're 4-cylinder engines. They were based on a Fox body Mustang, it looks like. I'm not sure. We may be 1 to green here. Yeah, we're 1 to green. Pace car pulls off. And here we go. Green again. Right on board from Jared Epker for the first lap after the green flag flies. See, he's got the other Jared, Philpott, diving inside. So let's get a different camera angle up real quick. See if we can watch that. Philpott's had the advantage by having the inside. Oh, we're under yellow again. Wonder who that's on. What happened there? See if we can. Looks like Mama T, so let's do a quick replay here. This is right after the green. Mama T is running the outside. She's running a good line there. What happens? Oh, Craig just got loose and come up into her and spun her. That's a tough break for Mama T, but it happens. I know he didn't do it on purpose. One more look at it from a different angle. See if I find the better angle here. Here we go. Oh, the 26 got wiggly in front of the 10. The 10 tried to save it. He was swatting flies, and up into Mama T he went. I know he didn't mean it. I know he feels bad about it. It happens, so take a look here at Brian Hennings. He's got a beautiful car. I love the VRX in purple. It's like a shadow purple on the black. One thing about these VRX drivers is they usually have great paint schemes and they're good drivers. And we're off again. Sorry about that. 3 wide, Mama T. Wow. Let's see if I can... see who she was 3 wide with. Who's diving inside? Renee Hasp is diving inside. And right now, Mama T is a lap down. We're on lap 11 of 35. See how Greg's doing. Greg is up here in 5th place. Wow, caution, caution. Wonder what happened there. Is it something with Renee and Mama T? Huh? Or was it the 74? Let's go see if we can find out. '74's on the outside and turn 3 and 4. Holding it. He's got 26 inside. He dove down. Cut the nose of the 26 and just got spun. Nice recovery there, and the 26 helped 74 get back in line, straightened out. And we are halfway through. Jared
Hello.
Upker, this has been in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How about you? It looks like you're doing really good tonight. You've led pretty much every lap. What's the strategy?
We're trying.
You're out.
Well, we're trying. A lot of caution laps, so trying to do away with those. And then me and this other Jared up here, we keep battling it back and forth. He's running me pretty good, and just trying to stay consistent is the main thing.
All right.
Just stay consistent and keep the laps as consistent as possible. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's all right. All right, I'm going to get you back down because you're about to go green. Have fun. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Jared Epker, your leader. Well, was the leader. He's now 2nd place behind Philpott. There battles all over the track. Right there was Ed DeBoer and looked like Cliff Adams going at it. You got Cliff got the spot. Now you got Papa G and DeBoer going at it. Just racing all over right there. Hennings, looks like Jeff Hunter, Jason Lyons, Wade Palmer. You could just throw a blanket over the cars running 4th through 10th, 4th through 9th. Let's go see how... Oh! Hunter into the wall. I was just about to go talk about other cars. But in the meantime, let's do it through the field. We got Jared Philpott in first. Jared Epker behind him in second. Third, you got Cliff Adams. Fourth, Ed DeBoer. Fifth, Brian Hennings. Followed by Jason Lyons, and we got a caution now. Wonder where that happened. Oh no, it looks like it's Papa G, Greg Spiker involved. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. Take it back just a little more. Him and Lyons are battling. Greg checked up a little for the corner. Lyons gets the run coming out, gets beside him. Going into 1 and 2. Everything's good. Spiker's a little high. Got Hunter right there, and he looked like Greg come down just a little on Hunter, but not a lot, but it was just enough to spin him. See if we can get a different angle. Back it up just a touch more. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. That just, from that angle, looks like maybe some net code. But man, that was a hard hit for Greg. I hope he's got his Hans device on. And sorry, you may have heard race control there in the background. Tony Richards, she's doing the race control tonight. And we're back up front. Looks like they're 1 to go. Yep, going green. Philpott inside, Epker outside. 14 to go. Philpott got a good start. Epker's kind of caught in that upper line, but we got down in front of Adams. And they're off again. Let's go back to Wade Palmer. He's running low on the apron. Are we yellow again? We're yellow again. See if I can find out what happened. Four car involved of Ed DeBoer. See if we can see what happened here. Good restart. 26 is coming hard. Ooh. That was between the 74 and the 4 and the 26. See if maybe we can get an angle here. See what happened. Here we go. Oh, 74, just too much gas coming out of the corner. Pushed up, tagged 4, and Calamity Corner was on from there. Short track racing with 10 to go. I shall be right back. We are going to take a quick commercial break.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, folks, we are back. We are 1 to green. Where shall we see the start from? That was on Ryan Henning's car to start. Go check the leaders out, see what's up. It's Jared Philpott leading Jared Edgar, followed by Cliff Adams. Jeff Hunter 4th. Ed DeBury, after being tied up in that earlier collision, is 5th. Look at David Collins. He was a lap down shortly after the start of the race, and he's back on the lead lap in 5th place. Wow. There he is, and he's looks like he might be catching him. No, he's fallen back a little, but, you know, nice recovery. And then you got Renee Hask, who had an incident earlier, and he is back here in 8th with 6 to go. Ryan Hennings is 7th now, 2.5 back from the leader. Let you listen to the cars for a minute.
Boom, boom.
Looks like Jason Lyons has pulled it behind the wall, so did both of the spikers, Greg and Teresa. Because of that, Teresa is going to finish ahead of Greg, it looks like, with 4 to go here. Wow, what a move by David Collins there. Get that. Collins beside Hunter here, coming out at 3, going into 1. Now he came out at 3. And he just run the inside line, got by Hunter, and was gone. A little bit of a push there, but he survived it. Go live. Renee, a little loose there, 2 to go. Let's get you up to the leader so we can call that. Jared Epker's in second, but he's pushing for the lead, coming out at 3 and 4. Going into 1 and 2, Epker pulls ahead just a touch, but Phil Pott right back at him on the outside. Drag race down the back stretch. Adams is riding behind Epker. Phil Pott with a nose ahead. Epker's losing momentum, it looks like. Oh, little contact. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Big, bad. And it's over. Jared Philpott wins, followed by Jared Epker, Cliff Adams, Brian Hennings. Good job, gentlemen. And ladies. We'll have more of the finishing order in a few minutes here. But good premiere for the league. Good race. A few more cautions than they wanted, but they did a heck of a job. Great job, everyone. We'll have interviews here in a minute. They're still playing. Epker's doing a burnout. Bill Potts right there celebrating. They're not teammates, but they sure look like they had fun. We'll be back in a minute after these words from our sponsor with the top 3 interview.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
I'm live. All right, guys, we are back here in Lakeland, Florida. I do not have Cliff Adams in the Discord or Brian Hennings, so I'm pulling up EJ DeBoer, who finished 7th.
And
Hey, EJ, this has been up in the booth. How you doing?
good. How you doing, Ben?
Good. not the run you wanted tonight, but 7th place still ain't bad. A little bit of a rough race, more cautions than you guys wanted. What did you expect coming into the race?
I wasn't really sure what to expect. With practice and these mini stocks, and everyone getting used to running with everyone in these cars, and I think some people were still using some second gear starts, or just slow on the shift from a third to a fourth. I mean, somebody got into me a couple different times, and then I got into, I think, Jason Lyons there on the. I went back and I looked at it, and I got into him. I was just spot on him. I taken off, and when I seen something happening where he missed a shift, or he just wasn't on the accelerator as quick as I was, I tried lifting off of it and ended up hooking him. And I didn't mean to do that. That's not the way I race. But again, it's going to take a few weeks of these drivers all getting used to racing these short tracks with each other. I mean, here we're going to be at this same track all year, just different cars. It's definitely going to take everyone getting used to each other.
Exactly. And what car are you looking forward to on this track?
ARCA.
ARCA?
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Which is the last one,
Yeah. All right, well, I'm
yeah.
not going to keep you too long. Is there anyone you'd like to shout out or give thanks to?
Yeah, all of VRX for putting this whole thing together. You, Ben, Greg, I think Jared, putting this whole short track USA Champion racing together. So big shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to everyone who's come into this, and everyone just needs to give each other grace for a few weeks until everyone gets used to running all these different cars on this track, both asphalt and dirt. So just a big shout out to everyone who's racing, and then of course my family, who allows me to have the time to do this. So thank you very much, Ben.
You're welcome. Thank you for participating in racing.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week will go better for you.
Yeah, it's all about having fun. That's what it's about.
Yep. All right. Well, good luck next week, and hope to be talking to you post-race then.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Yep. Mr. J. Rad Epker, do you get a
Yes,
copy?
sir. How you doing?
Doing good. How's it feel getting second tonight in a kind of a rough race, but the first race of the season?
I honestly had a blast. That was the most fun I've had racing against somebody in a long time, beating and banging till the final. I wish I could have gotten first, obviously, because, started on the podium, want to finish the podium, but to come runner-up to the other Jared, beating and banging for the win, it was a blast.
All right. Well, you and Greg come up with this idea. I really like it. What car are you looking forward to the most?
Late model stocks.
That's what I figured. Good car.
Late model stocks are a lot of fun. They got some speed, a little bit of ingenuity in that with driving, and I don't want too much speed because there's a lot of people in here that normally don't run short tracks, and they normally run 1.5 miles or super speedways. So I think the late model stock is going to be a fun one to run. The downfall is with people sticking their noses in there a little bit sooner with being impatient.
Right. Well, by the time you get to the late model stocks, everyone should know everyone better, their driving style in that. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, because next week we got dirt with the mini stocks, and then we're moving on to legends. So it's kind of giving everybody a progression in the cars and how they operate and what you look for in short track racing, and that's giving a little, but there's also the point where you take a little as well.
Right. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure watching you race tonight. Anyone you want to give shout outs to, thanks, or anything like that?
The VRX crew, Greg, I mean, he put this together in short notice. I mean, he really put his heart and soul into this, and I'm happy it's going on. Um, all the VRX crew, without the VRX crew, this would not be possible at all.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Hope you have a good week. I'm sure we'll talk during the week. I'm going to get you back down in another chat and bring up the winner.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right. Congratulations, man. Now the other Jared, Mr. Philpott. Do you have a copy? This has been in the booth.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to come out, new league, first night of the league, first race, and win it?
Didn't expect it, honestly. I almost forgot about it. Can't lie.
All right. I noticed you and the other Jared had a battle the whole race. It was hard to focus on other drivers because of the battle you two were having. How fun was that?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. I knew he was faster than me. He was faster than me the whole race, so I just tried to just stick him behind me. But when we got side by side, I didn't know what was going to happen.
All right. Well, it looked like you could run either lane. What I call the top lane, which is about a half a car off the bottom lane. How did the car handle for you?
Handled great, honestly. I should have been using it more. I felt like I was moving faster up there than trying to hold the bottom. Coming
right.
down, the speed difference down the straight was big.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations on your win. With that, you get to shout out anyone you want, give thanks to anyone you want. The floor is yours.
You know, shout out to the same thing as the other Jared. Shout out to the VRX crew for putting this together. First league I've done, so real easy to get into. They made it an easy process. So.
All right. Well, we look forward to having you back next week. Hopefully you got some dirt experience, and we'll be watching for you, man.
That sounds good.
All right. Good luck. I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
All right, folks. With that said, tonight's final running order is your winner, Jared Philpott, Jared Epker second, Cliff Adams third, Brian Hennings fourth, David Collins fifth, Jeffrey Hunter sixth, Ed DeBoer seventh, Renee Hasp eighth, Ed Fiedler ninth, Wade Palmer 10th, Jason Lyons, aka Nitro Viper 11th, Mama T 12th, Papa G 13th, that's the Spikers, and Austin Freeman didn't turn a lap, so yeah. I would like to thank you all for watching tonight, and I wish you all the best, and have a better tomorrow, please.